Alright, hello everybody. My name is T, and I am joined by Wins today.
Hey, good to be back.
Yeah, and we have a very exciting matchup today. We have CWL semifinals for Division 1. We have the two titans of the two old stalwarts of CWL facing off against each other. We have Square Tables Knights, and ProNexus Hydro. Uh, and
Yeah, one of them the Latin American powerhouse, and the other one being one of the very good European teams.
yes.
And the last time we saw them battle it out, it was a very very close match. It was the Earthquake Finals, I think.
No, we
Maybe
saw
that was also
them.
a CWL match.
Yeah, we saw a CWL match. Let's just say ProNexus Hydro should forget about that one, as they got kind of bopped. But I think, uh, I think they have a good game plan going into their to this match. Let's go over the lineups real quick.
Yeah, good.
So for Square Tables Knights, we have Hadley, Sanchez, Skull, Worst One, and for ProNexus Hydro, Astre, Kura, Romaine, and Yami actually instead of Trash.
Ooh, they revived Yami.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe it's because of the good memories. I was talking before about the Earthquake Finals, in which Yami played, and I definitely remember him MVPing match 3, which was the deciding match back then. ProNexus was able to just edge out Square Tables Night scores at the very end. So maybe they brought him back. Good memories, good vibes. It's kind of what you need in a best of 3, probably. And they always have the opportunity to substitute someone if things do go south. For example, in the first match.
Yeah, I believe Yami is stuck on the trains again, which is kind of funny. Um, but yeah, he's kind of couldn't be able to make this match today, so or sorry, Trash, my bad, and so that's why Yami is playing today. Um, but yeah,
Okay.
do you have any like strong predictions? Do you think that STK will 2-0? Do you think Pronexus Hydra can like squeak out a win or what?
I mean, for us, you, me, the spectators, I do hope it's a 2-1. Um,
Yeah,
Personally, I don't mind which team. I just hope to see a very good match. I do think that most of the community will say that Square Table Knights is definitely the favorite to win this whole match. They're very consistent for a long time. They're playing together for a long time. ProNexus Hydro is as well, but they just had like slightly worse results probably than Square Tables Knights. But both of these teams are no joke. They consistently make it into top 4 of the giant tournaments, or CWL in general. So either way, I hope this will be as good as a match as we expect it to be.
yes, and the winner will face you guys, Dynamite Ruby. So I'm pretty sure you guys are very, very interested in this match today.
Well, to win Division 1, you need to be able to beat any team. So for me personally, I don't mind which team wins. I just hope the best team wins. That RNG is not too much of a factor, because I like to play the best team. But that's my personal opinion. And I also don't consider one or the other team like that much better. So it probably wouldn't matter in the end anyway. But yeah, we did make it to semifinals, and that was really nice. Thanks for playing, by the way, Uka, one of the Japanese teams that made it into the semis.
Yeah.
It was a good, fun match.
Yeah. If you, well, we're getting right into it. We're gonna start with here. 3DS Daisy Hills R. Um,
Yes, yes.
this is a
Um,
funny track.
I personally love this track, especially when it was back in time trial. This track is, not gonna lie, it's very good for shock, because the ending has like a shortcut which you can take with shock, while you're under the effect of shock. I will probably see that shortcut. It's something you can nisk. It's kind of tricky. It's kind of difficult, but most of these players should be able to do it. And a lot of it is decided in that specific area because near the end, after the third set, there's not that much room to come back into the track. So most of the action will happen between set 1 and 3, I think. So this is the POV of Sanchez.
Yes, it is.
See? Yeah. Okay. So he doesn't have a shroom. Normally at the top of this ramp, you can take the shortcut to the right, but he has to trick on the Goomba, which is a wide path. He'll probably get past here. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And then on the right side right now, you can see the shortcut. Yeah, so he's opting for the Nisk. Not the best Nisk maybe,
Yeah.
but
Kinda has a heart right now. I guess he uses it immediately. Unfortunately, gets taken and gets redded. Oof, that's not good for Sanch right there.
yeah, and he decided to use his backup shroom immediately to stay close to the pack. You kind of want to keep pressure on because, as we said, like the end of this track, there's not that much opportunity to come back into the game. Went wide for his teammate holding red.
We see Astre actually holding blue right now, so it looks like PNX is up there in first.
And he might use it here because he needs
Yeah.
the shroom to get. No, one of them is in first, so he opts to keep it. That's pretty bad for him, to be honest. He's maybe holding sixth
We do
place for now.
see Sanch in first place, getting blued right now, but gets hit out, so it won't affect him too much. But I think we see Kura in first. Kura getting a trail on Skull right there, and Kura getting first, Sanch getting second. And we have a pause right there, but I think the Astre getting fifth right there. Yeah.
Yeah,
but,
it wasn't surprising. It wasn't surprising that Sanchez was in first because he was holding a mushroom and a star, which are like key items for the two shortcuts. So he was in a super good position lap 2. But then he got redded, and I think that was fortunate because blue would have been more devastating probably.
And I think it's a 145 for Hydra. Yes, it is. So 2-3. Oh, Sanch, hello. 2-3-6-8 for SDK. They are down a little bit, but it's not that bad. 18-21 is the first race score.
Yeah, just a 3-point difference, and yeah, let's hope it stays that way.
Yeah.
No devastating scores, especially in the beginning. That would be unfortunate, maybe.
And we're going to GBA Sunset Wilds RT. Oof, it's not a very big fan favorite among most of the community.
No, maybe that needs a little explanation, but there's the moles in this track. Basically, they create this little edges of which you can trick off, but because the edges are not like basically you can bounce anywhere, and you'll probably see that when we see it because the edges they don't have sharp edges basically. That's why it makes this track kind of random, and also it's a very item reliant track. There's a lot of shortcuts everywhere all over the track, so you'll need stars or giant mushrooms usually to be able to secure first.
Yeah.
And let's see what they play for.
I see a bunch of Toadettes here. Very, very interesting pick right here, because I do think shock is a bit prevalent here, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but the ending, there's a double shortcut you can take with triple mushrooms, and that's why the triple mushroom is really strong.
Yeah.
But it's all preference. If there's a shock, yeah, you're done for with shrooms in pocket.
Ooh, Sanch getting redded out there in second right now. I think that's 1-3 right now for, or is that a top 3 for I don't know. I think it's actually a 2-3 for Hydra right now, or 3-4. Sorry.
And he seems to get redded again.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's unfortunate because he did a god pull. Triple mushroom star is extremely strong.
Let's see what he
probably use it here.
We see a blue coming in on the other POV, but I think we have Astre. Oh my goodness, Astre, Yami top 2 right now for
this is
PNX right now. Wow.
Nicely played by Astre, by the way. Yeah. Dodging the banana, etc.
That's a top
that was a hectic ending.
Yeah, top 2 right there. Sanch getting third, fortunately. Shock in play, so probably one of the baggers, probably just playing it right there. Something I've talked to Mitch about a lot recently, as we were having our conversations, last night. Shock isn't very common among these Division 1 matches. You would expect it to be because you have a dedicated bagger, but not really. As we see, 1-4-5 again, so 3-3-6-8 again for SDK right there.
Yeah, it's a funny theory, by the way. So about shock, you can only get shock from the second set in a game. So especially when you have 2 dedicated baggers, which go out of the way basically to slow themselves down, they usually only drive through 3 or maybe 4 sets in some cases. So the first set you can get shock. So actually, when there are dedicated baggers, there's less chance for shock, which is a very, it's a psychological thing to think that when there's a bagger in play, that there's more shocks, but actually it's reversed because the important thing is how many 8th place boxes are picked up, and with dedicated baggers, there's just less.
Right.
So that's why you see less shocks.
Yeah, we do see the new track kind of right here, RMX Choco Island 2T, or one of the variations of the new track. I have no idea how to play this, not gonna lie.
You have one decision basically to make during the track, and that's if you go bottom path or top path on this specific area. You can see it right here. There's an item set in on both cases, but
Yeah.
usually people who take dash panel go top path, I think, and the other ones stay bottom.
Yeah, we also see this pretty big ending cut right here, which I think a lot of people will take at the end. Currently, Sanchez second, a top 2 right now for SDK. We do see Astre and Yami in 4-5, but Astre gets redded right there. Unfortunately, so he could catch up, but...
Yeah, and I think Sanchez had really good items because he had a red and a shroom in pocket, so yes, he can probably take the cut. He can probably take the cut at the end.
Yeah. We do see him taking the cut right now at the end, so we will switch off of him right now. And we see a late shot, and Astre just dodges him, like, as soon as possible.
It looked like a ProNexus shock, but I'm not too sure, and also couldn't see what if they secured second SDK or not.
I think it did. It was super, like... I don't know if it was, because it was super, it was super tight, that window right there, for Astre dodging right there. Astre dodging and the shock happening. Or Astre...
Yeah, it was a holy... It was a Hail Mary shock for sure.
Top 2, 6, 8 for SDK. I think that gives them the lead right there.
Maybe barely. Isn't it +5? I'm not sure. Could be +7.
Yeah, it's a +5, so a minus... So not the lead, but they are only down 1. And this is a really tight match right now. I'm actually very excited.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I'm actually super excited. We get the back-to-back Choco Islands. Now we're going in backwards this time.
Yeah, I think we also have... Is Monday Mall Cup still coming? Could be. There's also 2 Choco Islands in that track.
Oh god, don't get me reminded about
that. Cup, I'm sorry.
I hate that. It's actually the worst cup in the game. Of all time, maybe. Who knows?
So RMX Choco Island 2R, and we see them picking Toadette. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, because there's still 3 sets on this track, so usually people opt into a hard item, and that's why you see 6 Wendy's. Wendy is the character with the special ability of a hard, which allows you to dodge shock. But you also see Wedding Peach and a Toadette. Both of these have a triple mushroom effect. It's literally what it is. Like, it's not one mushroom; it's the effect of 3 mushrooms strung together in one item.
Yeah. Although you do see one of the Wedding Peach bagging right now, so only 1 Toadette up there. Yeah, this track is... Oh, we see a Mega and a Shroom right here. He's probably going to take the cut right here for the Mega. Yes, he does.
Yeah, he wants to be a frontal presence.
Yeah, we see 3-4 for...
He should skip on the right side here.
Yeah, he does.
And then he has a Shroom in first, so it's interesting who's second, and if they have reds. He's got to be careful here.
Yeah, I think that
looks like Kura.
Right there. And he passes him and... Oh, okay, no, he gets a first place box there. That's not the best box you want.
This is gonna be a very... This is gonna be a tight ending, maybe.
Yeah.
If someone has a star, they could sneak by on the left. No, he gets first.
We see Sanch first, Astre in second, so our 2 streamers getting top 2. So this is gonna be a very close race again, hopefully. Crossing our fingers.
Yeah, it's great. Astre had really good items this race, by the way. He had a giant mushroom and a mushroom before the 3rd set in lap 1. So he was able to take the last shortcut before that lap ended. Then he was able to take another shortcut right after they entered lap 2. So he was just blazing.
1-4-5-8 will give SCK the very, very slight lead right now. Oh no, it's not even a slight lead. It's a tie race going... After 4 races, wow.
incredible. Yeah.
We're going back to 3DS. We're going back to Daisy Hills, but this time we're going forwards. I like this variation a lot more. I think there's a really nice Nisk. There's also probably the most broken respawn strat in the game.
Yeah, I was about to say this. It's funny that our version of this track plays completely different to what we saw before. You already talked about it, but at the glider section, you can dive down into the water and it will spawn you forward. And because it gives you invincibility frames, it's at the same time it allows you to dodge shock or basically any other item that comes your way. And if you respawn and have a shroom in pocket, you immediately get up to full speed. So it's like a 3-second cut, and it's very, very strong.
We see Sanch opting for the Toadette right here. Very interesting right there. Tries to bomb stick Yami, but cannot get him. Maybe trying to hit Astre right here. Nope, he just lays a banana down. And we see this is the respawn strat. Even without a shroom, it's insanely broken. It's still faster.
Yeah, it's slightly faster though. It's not that much faster, but it, like we said, it also gives you invincibility frames, so it's just good in general.
See a bomb up. I think Sanch gets 2 of them. Wow. And that's a top 2 for SDK.
That's so good because now the guy in first skull isn't under any pressure. Usually second place can draw 2 reds. That's why second place is really good. And he has a shroom in pocket to take the cut on the left side here, which he might do.
He does opt to take that. He has to be careful of Skull's red, but gets the good spacing right there. And this is looking very
both
strong
gonna
for
respawn.
SDK. Yeah. And they dodge. Wow.
Yeah, they dodge. It might even have been a shock from ProNexus, but it doesn't matter. Like everyone respawns anyway.
Yeah. The shock being not that kind of weird. You would expect the shock to be super effective, but like not really because of the respawn strat.
Yeah, because of the respawn, when you respawn, you turn into your normal state again, and before the respawn, you're in the state of a glider, which is also has a diminishing effect on shock in general.
Yeah,
so that's also why we saw Toad. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I was about to say that's also why we saw Toadette picked and not Wendy. It's just because shock isn't that effective on this track in general.
Yeah, and we see
1-4 though, that's devastating.
+9 right now for SCK. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I was gonna question the Toadette pick right there, but I guess you do have a good point. It's not really that, like, it doesn't really matter because the shock isn't that effective there, and you have some shrink cuts there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's whenever shock is used effectively in that track, it's usually at the first set of the second lap, but that means that you need to get shock early as a team, which is also rare. So yeah, triple mushroom definitely isn't a bad pick. You can go either way.
Okay, and we are going to SNES Rainbow Road, I think RT? Or RMI.
Yeah, it's RT version.
Yeah, this is a insanely awkward track to kind of traverse right here.
It's difficult to explain to people who don't have any experience driving on this track, but it's the angles that when he gets the backward respawn, he might be very well out of this game.
Romain as well back there, so and
there's
insanely far back.
Yeah, because Romain is begging for the other team.
Yeah.
The problem is there are no shortcuts on this track, so when you get respawn backwards, it's like a 6-second cost, and probably we'll never see him again.
Oh my goodness, Astre just absolutely wrecked SDK's top 2 right there, currently in first now.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I think he green sniped one of them and bomb sniped the other. Wow.
I wonder if they're top 2 now. No, he gets redded immediately, so he has to be super careful.
Oh, and
Blue on the way
that's
also.
so unfortunate. Wow. Playing... Oh, 2-3 though. I think he gets skull in the blue, but he gets greened out.
Oh, wow. That was so hectic.
Wow. And he gets 7th. I think Yami, or I think that might be Romain up
there. Yami was 6th.
Yeah. Romain getting 3rd. Interesting right there. Top 2, 4, 5, or sorry. Was that 2, 4, 5? I believe.
PNX was definitely 1-3. I'm not sure.
All right.
Because I saw Skull in 2nd place. Yeah, I think after the blue effect, the AoE effect still caught got Skull in it. So that's really fortunate that he was able to secure second, or at least it looked like he got caught in the AOE effect of the blue.
Yeah, I think that's a slightly losing race right there for SDK, but they still
PNX?
have the lead.
Yeah, I think regardless, when we checked Astra's POV, I think a lot of things worked out very favorably still in that track. For SDK, that could have been totally devastating.
Yeah, we actually do see SDK losing that race by 4. I think the 1-3 does really help PNX right there.
Yeah, definitely.
Again, we're going to Choco Island R.
Yeah, 2R.
2R right here.
It's kind of interesting. Maybe I don't know if it was like a Twitch or whatever, but we saw Sanchez switching a couple of times between Wendy and Toadette. So
yeah.
in
the
the end,
do the same thing as well.
Yeah. Or was it Astre? I don't remember.
Both of them are actually.
I see.
Yeah. So right now, Sanchez getting a 4th place box right here. Honestly, I think is probably one of the best like item sets you can get.
Yeah, it has a lot of potential, but it can also completely troll you.
Yeah. We see 4-5 for SCK right now. Sanchez in a heart right now. Getting as he gets a star.
I was about to say he needs a star here. He
and
needs a star
Vorst
or
gets a star here. This is absolutely broken for SCK right now.
Yeah, but if top 3 has shrooms, then they still won't catch up because there's only 2 shortcuts near the end, so they'll use it right here.
Yeah.
Oh, when he goes wide, that was a pathing mistake.
Oh, you're correct there. We see Sanchez getting only 5th right there. With the potential of his items, he could have played that a bit better. But as you mentioned, there could have been shrooms up there in 2-3. So,
but yeah. I think he made like a slight. First of all, he made a pathing mistake near the end. So if we just pretend like he drove perfect lines, then I still don't think he would have made it. So he definitely should have used that star earlier and hoped for a shroom in the box in the 3rd set. But yeah, and that's a winning race for PNX for sure.
Yeah, top 2 for PNX right there, and it brings PNX up now by 1.
Incredible scoreline, by the way.
Jeez, this back and forth is absolutely insane. This is like what I expected in their week match, in their regular season match. Unfortunately, we didn't get that, but I mean, it's playoffs, so I guess, you know.
I thought you forgot about that match between.
Oh, I mean, no, PNX forgot about it. I remembered it vividly.
Oh, you remember it?
I remember it vividly. I'm like, wow, what the heck happened there? But PNX definitely forgot about it, as they're currently fighting very, very hard versus SDK right here.
Yeah, great brawl overall. And again, you see the Toadette pick from Sanchez while everyone else is opting into Wendy. I'm not going to discuss why, but we did that already. 2 greens, that's not optimal. Tries to snipe, barely missed. He had to throw it in front of Astre because of the slight lag delay. But
yeah, we see 4-5 right now for SDK.
And we see SDK having a blooper, so he can take out enemy hearts. He'll probably rotate it this item set. Yeah, he did.
Yep. And blue pull right there. I think Astre is in 1st place, so Sanchez will probably throw it. Oh, he's not.
They might have a blue. They might have a shroom or horn though. So
yeah, he's opting to hold it. Oh no, he just throws it, and I guess that is a PNX member out there. I think Astre is getting blued. Yeah, he is. And oh, that's a really good pull. A star right there.
Yeah, and I think he wants to barely get. Okay. He passed the people. I expected him to try and stay 5th and then to get the best possible items out of that set. But we see he already has a shroom for the respawn. This is very good.
Yep. And yeah, he will get 1st place right there.
I think he should have stayed 2nd behind Astre before that set, so Astre can pull reds, but I guess it works out somehow for him.
Yeah.
That was almost a misplay in my opinion, but we see Astre having no items.
Yeah, but he still gets 2nd, so still very, salvageable race for PNX right there. let's see how the other spots shake up. But yeah, that respawn is nuts.
Yeah, maybe to point out again what I meant at the third set, we saw Sanchez have a mushroom in his pocket, and Astre had no items at that point. So, but you also saw Sanchez sneaking ahead of him into the item set. He barely got it into when he was driving into first, and that means that Astre has the second place box, and that allows him to get either red shells or even a mushroom. So that was a very dodgy play and very risky play. And I don't think it could have paid off. So I think he should have tried to get the second place box over there.
Right now we're going to Maple Treeway R, a very, very, I think, front running heavy track, right here.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we see we see some red gliders coming out from SDK.
Yeah, it's a difficult track to catch up. There's not many good shortcuts. It's a long track. Most of these players will have a lot of experience time trialing it because it was in Tour last time trial in last Tour.
Yep.
And MK Tour, you only have usually two tracks that you can time trial per tour, and it was in the previous tour. So that's why most players will have optimal lines for sure.
We see Sanch right now in first place. Even though you did mention that this track isn't very popular, doesn't have many shortcuts, I think this version has probably the most, I guess, useful shortcut in the variations.
Definitely.
Of this. You can actually,
yeah, near the end.
Yeah, near the end. Oh, nice lucky shroom bounce right there for Sanch.
You love to see it when driving in
first.
first.
A shroom in first. Oh my! And he doesn't opt to take the cut. Interesting plays I see coming out.
It's not that much slower, so yeah.
Yeah, he probably didn't react to it in time. He was like, "Oh, what the heck? I got a shroom in first. That's weird." But maybe also holding it in case of a blue.
Yeah, he's holding it in case of a blue, but I also think it means that the player in second is an SDK member, probably.
Yeah, and oh my goodness, that quality right there.
Woody.
Yeah, I think Astre is in fifth, with I think Yami in fourth right there. Oh, I missed it.
Yami definitely.
We saw a blue was thrown, but Sanch did dodge it. My apologies, but we see a star right now in play for Astre. I think that's top 2 for top 3 for FCK right now.
Yeah, so, this is definitely borderline devastating.
Yeah, this is insanely scary. They have to pull shrooms right here.
If the player in third, he can now backspam them too. That's a serious risk. That's probably why.
And he doesn't get This is gonna be a top 3.
Definitely.
Wow.
Well played by SDK all around. Even Sanchez, like we saw that critical decision where he didn't take the shortcut in lap 1 when he had a mushroom in pocket, and that allowed him to dodge a blue later on. So that was definitely a correct play. And then they just cruised to victory with a top 3. Very impressive.
We will see how the bagger does right here. I believe he'll be 8th. Oh, I'm such a god predictor. Yeah, but it's only 11 point. It's only 11 point deficit, but it is race 10 coming up right here, so they do have to. It's doable. It's more than doable, but a little bit.
Yeah, they definitely didn't want that result at race 9. That's it's a morale booster for SDK2 going into the last GP.
Yep, and we are going to Royal Raceway right here. A very interesting track as well. I think it's usually very front run heavy, but it does have an insane, again, respawn strat, but with a mushroom as well. Yeah,
absolutely. And I think in team play, this track plays incredibly much different than in Mogi. In Mogi, I think that front running isn't really good because usually you'll get spammed by reds, and you know the glider can be devastating when you are in first and you have reds behind you. However, in team play, it's completely different. And yeah, like you said, there's a really good respawn near the glider. You can dive down. The same thing we saw on Daisy Hills. And it respawns you forward. And if you have a backup shroom, it saves like 2 or 3 seconds. Yeah. And if you have a star, then you can even take another shortcut after that. So yeah, definitely star is the item you want going into lap 2.
We see Sanch doing the MK8 Nisk right there. And he gets sniped. Oh my goodness. I think that was Yami's green right there.
Yeah, it has to be because Skull and Worst One are in second and third, first and third right now.
And we do see, I think it is a, I think one of PNX has to be up there, right? Oh yes, Astre is up there right now. And Sanch respecting, oh, tries to respect Astre, but gets greened by Kura. And a shot coming out right now.
Oh wow! Just before he was able to use hard, crazy stuff.
Maybe there's a shot to get rid of it. Maybe it's a bot shock. I don't think that one is likely, but
it was a weird shock. I don't understand which team gained anything from it. So,
well,
yeah,
I don't know what that shock was about. It might be a bot shock. Who knows?
No idea. But what we do see is that Sanchez doesn't have anything for the respawn, and he can. That can really hurt him.
Yeah, and we see, and oh, you can actually combine that. I did not know that. That's actually a very good play right there.
Beautiful Nisk. This was a great play by Astre.
Ooh, the green. Oh no, Worth's getting first. Astre getting second, and
heroic attempt. Heroic attempt.
If he got that, oh my goodness, that would have been so insane.
Yeah.
And
I'm glad you got the respawn and the Nisk after it. It's very hard. There's only a little amount of players that would have dared to go for that for sure.
Yeah. We do see, if we go over, Sanch gets 5th, so we will see the results from Sanch's screen. 2-3-4 for Hydra right there.
Well done. I'm still confused about the shock that we saw. I don't know which team benefited from that, but either way, well done by Hydro for sure. Not surprising that Sanchez got 5th. He got a green shell and I think a hard near the glider, and then you're just done for because you can't do the respawn. You can't do the Nisk behind the tree.
Yeah. We see 3DS Mario Circuit RT coming here. Very, very random track in this tour. It's kind of one of those tracks that like it just like sneaks up at the end. It's like, oh wow, that's a track in this tour.
Yeah, personally, it's a favorite of mine.
I love this
like
track
the visuals, etc.
I love this track. I love playing it too. It's
although if you don't get a, it is. But if you don't get a mushroom or star or giant mushroom or basically anything that can keep you in a state of boost, you're done for. The end is very, very, very item reliant. So we'll see that as we get there.
We see Sanch currently in 2nd place right now. Astre in 1st. And then we see the random green. I think that bounce and hit Astre. Wow.
Oh. Yeah, and he's probably holding the shroom here because he needs it for the shortcut near the just before the finish line. Also, this track has 4 sets. So yeah.
We might see a shock here.
Definitely.
Yeah. He has to be careful of the red right here by Yami, respecting it. Very interesting air right there. Gets him. But I thought he got double redded there, but luckily no red right there for Sanch. He's currently in 1st. Astre right now in 3rd, Yami in 2nd.
Yeah, however, I don't think Sanchez is in a great position unless he's really, really lucky now to pull a shroom. But we'll see how this plays out for him. I'm very interested in that decision to drive forward without any shrooms in pocket.
We see a blue coming for Sanch, but he has a shroom.
But now he has to use it though.
Yeah. We're gonna see a really chaotic ending right here, hopefully. Oh, we see a heart. Oh no, why did it pause? Okay. We see Sanch in 1st right now. My voice cracking.
He can hold it probably. Yeah, he can.
Oh wow, and that's a top 2 for SCK.
Yeah, well done. I think from Astra's point of view, we could see that they got destroyed basically in the spiral. I think Astre got hit and another player from ProNexus, and that gave the slight edge to Sanchez, so they couldn't catch up near the end anymore. Well done. Very lucky maybe to dodge that blue though, but
yeah,
he pulled the shroom like I told him he needed it. But
his polls,
well done.
kind of sus. Maybe we gotta investigate his phone a little bit. But top 2, 5-8 for SDK right there. And I
Yeah,
think
he
that
got the
might have wrapped it
10%
up.
mushroom.
Oh, no, it didn't wrap it up. If
So
Hydro top 4 this next race, they can win by 2.
they can win by 2. Okay then.
Yeah. So just hope, I think, just all run and hope Hadley doesn't get shocked right there.
Yeah, bagging is no option anymore because top 3-7 just wouldn't cut it. So they need to be up there, and if they would bag, then they can't get any better position in the back than 7th or 8th. So they'll have to run and dedicate to it. This track, let's see how it plays out. Very interesting track as well.
Again, we're going back to Maple Treeway R right here. We see second place for Sans right here. I think that's a SDK member in. Oh no, it is Yami in first actually. And we see Sans switching to the manual drift smart steering right there.
I want to see Romain to confirm that they're not bagging, but I'm checking the minimap too, and I'm 99% sure they're not bagging.
Yeah,
they're definitely not.
Hadley not hard bagging here. So what they can, what I think Hadley can do is just they can just honestly like drop an 8th and try to get shocked.
Yeah, they're 100% staying in 8th, extremely close to the pack. So whenever you pull a bill, you can pass like 3 players, or you have the chance of getting a shock, and that's what we spoke about before. I think the 8th player now will pick up 6 boxes, so the chance for shock is actually bigger than when you're dedicated bagging yourself.
Yeah,
because then they only pick up 3 or 4 sets in 8.
You see Sans running right now, but we'll switch over to Astre right now. Currently, they have 2, 3, 4. It's not enough though, because they do need that first position right there that Sans is currently holding. Kind of jumping around.
There's the bill.
Yeah, there's the bill right there. Currently now in 6th place, Astre. And he... Oh, what happened there?
Oh.
Yami gets hit out. Oh my goodness, no.
They can't afford that.
Yeah, they
can't afford to get hit out.
Yeah, we see currently Astre now in 5th after that little bit of spike right there. Oh, this is looking super rough for Hydra right now. We do see
Kura's in a pretty good position.
But I think
beautiful blue, but worst one taking over.
Yeah,
he's taking over.
Kura has a red. He reds worst, but I don't think that's enough. Oh wait, Sanch gets it out. Oh my goodness, wait.
But he does have the backup shroom and shock. What is this?
SDK dodges. Oh, SDK, okay, they win.
Yeah, definitely, because 4th and 5th, and I don't think the rest of... Ooh, 6 though.
Wait.
1, 2, 3, 5? Is that possible?
1, 2, 3, 5 will be a tie for Hydra. Oh my god, it's a tie.
Oh!
4, 6, 7,
That's incredible. This is a Houdini act if I ever saw one.
Oh my goodness. Wait, what do we do
wow.
now? Wait, what do we do now?
I have no idea. I was thinking the same. Is there...
Wait,
what happens now?
Wait.
Okay, we need an arbiter right now. We need an arbiter.
Yeah. Wait, what happens?
I don't know. I truly don't know. This is insane. Wow.
I think...
I almost can't believe it. Top 3-5 out of nowhere.
I think we're gonna play a tiebreaker GP.
A full GP?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, well, I truly have no idea what the rule set says about this.
I'm reading.
So I trust your word for it.
Oh my goodness, I joked about this so much. I'm like, oh yeah, like I think Sam just like arguing. Sam was saying stuff like, oh yeah, like dude, I have to play 5 matches in a row after this because I have MKU. He's like, if this goes to the 3rd match, I have to play MKU, and I'm like, oh, there's gonna be a tie one of these matches. Watch, and I guessed it correctly. I'm in Nostradamus. I don't know what's going on.
It's insane. I love it. You gotta love it.
I can't believe they tied. Oh my goodness. I thought they were so done.
I'm so confused again about the shock. I swear it was an STK shock, but maybe they had a state of dodge. I remember Kura holding a star forever in a very good spot in 2nd or 3rd. So,
yeah, that is true.
So he dodged.
I just didn't see anyone
else. 1 or
else.
2 of them.
I didn't see anyone else in a dodge though. PNX, but I guess they were in
No.
dodges.
Yeah, it might have been a desperation shock, really, because Sanchez was definitely not able to dodge anything. Crazy, crazy ending. You gotta love
Oh
it.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We are going to a tiebreaker GP right here. I've never seen this happen.
Full GP. Wow.
Oh my goodness. This is insane.
Yeah, this is definitely something. I think the players are all confused about what's going on. I mean, I can imagine them being confused. Like, I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, I think they're joining the room right now, so they they are joining the room right now. I think 8 are in, and we are going to the Peach Cup, a different cup. We're gonna start with RMX. Oh wait, no, what happened? What? Sanj? Okay. I think they're in a state of shock.
He
as
baited
well.
you.
Yeah, he did. I think they're
Yeah,
in a state of
definitely.
shock as
That
well.
would have. Yeah, it's almost so unbelievable that you have the shock. Probably in your team, you have a huge lead going into the last track, and somehow, the PNX members pull off this Houdini act where they get top 3-5. Incredible stuff, really.
Oh my goodness. We do see, yeah, they're rejoining the room, but I think the first track, my heart's still pounding. Oh my goodness.
I love the excitement.
Yeah. We are starting on RMX Choco Island 2, I believe, so another, like... Oh, okay, I think what happened was, Astre, or Kura accidentally put Team Rally on, because that's, like, the default setting. So...
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's super annoying. I hate Team Rallies.
Everyone does, man.
Not unless you pick Team Peach with that, which I did, because I'm
Hey,
lame.
Team Peach all the way, man.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Let's go fellow
Team Peach
player.
all the way.
I just wanted to pick the winning team. That's why.
Yeah, same.
I wanted those rubies, bro.
I baited myself last time picking Luigi. Never again.
Yep, exactly. We are going to RMX Choco Island 2. I swear to God, if there's another try, I'm gonna freak out. I don't think they can.
Oh, that's also in the room. No, they can't because it's 3 numbers and it's all odds. So
yeah.
They can't tie it.
This will be the final GP.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah. I think so. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're going to RMX
We're
Choco Island 2.
Yeah, we're witnessing incredible stuff. There's 4 sets on this track, so yeah, Shock is definitely in play, and I think the baggers will return to their bagging strats even when they had this incredible race without bagging.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can definitely see it now.
Yeah, Sam's getting hit out right there. Currently in 6th place. I think we see Yami and I believe Astre's in 5-4.
Okay. Oh, what a god pull. Yeah, and he activated it really quickly to start because it allowed him to get protection for the red, obviously. Top 2 has shrooms, by the way, and it's all PNX. Ooh, I think he might have...
Right now in 1st. What did he do?
I think he might have crushed Kura there. I'm not sure, though.
Ooh, lead shot right now. Astre dodging. That's a PNX shock right there. We see double reds coming out for Astre, though. Skull dodging as well. I think Skull gets 1st right here. I think that might be a 1-4-5 for SEK right there. Those double reds were absolutely brutal.
Yeah, that must have killed him, pretty sure. But I didn't see who got 1st. Maybe it was Skull. Not sure.
Oh, 1-4-5-8 for SDK right there.
Yet again in a close scoreline.
Yeah. Okay, thank God the bot can do that. That's a +1. Oh my goodness.
It's a +1.
Stop.
Yeah.
Absolutely stop right now. This is insanely close right now. Oh, we are going to GC and Yoshi Circuit R. Honestly, I love GC and Yoshi Circuit in this game.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
R is a little bit R is a little bit more item reliant than the normal variation because, yeah, I think everyone, including other MK players, know that the shortcut in Yoshi Circuit is in the beginning of the track, but obviously on R it's at the ending of the track.
Mm-hmm.
So that just makes items more important, basically, to secure good results.
Yeah, at the very end, right there.
Yeah, and it's very hard to front run it because you usually don't get a mushroom in first. So we'll see how they play this. It will be very interesting.
Yeah, we do see currently Sanch in fourth right now. So yeah, currently take that miss right there, a little slightiness there, opting not to take the glider. Interesting. I guess he's trying to go for a lower box to get shrooms.
Absolutely, yeah, that's the play.
Yeah,
he needs it for
hit out.
Doesn't matter as long as he gets a shroom right here. If he doesn't get a shroom right now, that can be already a little devastating.
Yeah.
Okay, giant mushroom, that's good.
It is a shroom. He could actually take this misc right here, without a mushroom there, if he just, you know, hops on it.
Yeah, you don't want to risk failing that though. It would be very costly
for a team. I can't tell who that is. I don't know who that. I think that was an SDK member getting booed right there. We see Skull still in first place though.
Yeah.
Astre in second. We see him holding a heart, so there might be an important. You know, he might be able to.
Ideally, he wants to hold this all the way until the end for sure, and then he has the heart for backup, and right after the Nisk or shortcut, I should say, when he uses the mushroom, there's immediately another set, so that would give him like.
Shock comes out. I think that has to be an SDK shock. There's no way that it is.
Wow. Yeah, there's no way that it isn't, or they would have dodged Astre for sure. Oh, an SDK skull gets squashed. Beautiful stuff.
We see Sanch in second though. I don't know who's in first. I think that might be Yami in first. Yeah, the red's coming out for him. He gets redded on the line. Sanch getting first right there. 2-3 though for PNX. Sanch's double reds are actually insane.
Wow, yeah, that was the best pull he could have gotten there. It was kind of risky. Imagine that Astre had a red in third. He had zero information on that for sure, and he would have kept returned redded. But yeah, that was a great play now. That absolutely pays off for them.
It's oh no!
Incredible stuff.
Oh wait, I missed it. I saw 2-3. Was it 2-3-5?
I missed it too. It was so fast.
No.
2-3 for sure.
Oh shoot! I'm gonna ask.
Oh boy.
Sanch. Oh yeah, those last race. Oh, I don't know what the scores are now.
You're trying to keep it extra entertaining. I get what you're doing.
Obviously, it's totally not because. Okay, it's a tie right now. So I believe
it's a tie.
Yeah.
20 for ProNexus and 19 for SDK.
Thank you. But yeah, 273 right now, and yeah, 273 apiece right now for both teams.
Incredible stuff. The 12th match will be the decider.
Dude, it's not even the 12th. It's like the 15th.
15th. Yeah. Wow. Excuse me.
Yeah, we see. Hopefully, it won't be like last time where one of the person's stream died. Luckily, we have 2 POVs, so if that does happen, then we have another POV to fall back on.
Good stuff.
Yeah, and Sanchez's POV has been quite reliable. We do see him opting for the dash panel card. Interesting, but he gets grained out immediately.
Wow. I think, yeah, dash panel is kind of weird.
Wow.
The first
He's
half.
Absolutely wrecked right now.
And that's brutal on this track because there's no shortcuts as we know.
See Astre in first place at the moment. He gets a horn. Horn is so dangerous in this game. If he has a teammate behind him, he should be fine. But if he doesn't, it's so dangerous because you can't really react to the reds in this game that well.
No, definitely. But if he has a team member behind him, it's also the best possible item, probably. Well, Mushroom would have been better, maybe, but...
Yeah.
You know, it's perfect. This is also a difference because we see Astre opting for the jump boost card, and I think it's preferable on this version of the track.
Yeah.
Kind of weird decision from Sanchez.
Let's go back to the pack. I think Astre will get first there, but we do have to see if we see 4-5 coming out. We see a fan heart. We see a blue coming out. That's gonna just only get rid of the horn.
Yeah, absolutely. That's not gonna help them for now,
4
and he
5.
pulled horrible
I
items.
think that's a. Oh, Astre.
I th
I think.
is it ProNexus that clutched it?
I guess, but Sans rage quitting the stream. Oh no.
What?
I think ProNexus did clutch it. They had a blue, but the horn didn't matter.
Yeah, it didn't matter anymore.
I think that might be a match 1-2. Oh wow, that's a top 3. Absolutely
Beautiful.
blasted right there.
Wow. Yeah, you saw the snipes, how devastating they can be in lap 1, especially in that area when you don't have a ramp, boost panel ramp to boost you forward. Then yeah, you fall behind so far in that track. Sanchez got wrecked basically.
Yeah. I think I had the scores wrong. I think it was 263, 263, but it doesn't matter. We have a final score of 267 to 279 right now for ProNexus Hyder, who are looking to be. They're showing they're a lot they're playing a lot better, but you know, even when you're playing a lot better, SDK is still really dominant. But squeaks out a win there for the match 1. But we will be going to a match 2 because this is the best of 3.
Incredible stuff. 15 tracks to decide the winner of the first match. Wow, just wow.
And you'd have to assume that SDK are very, very devastated right now.
Yeah, that's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. PNX's morale should be up right now. And it's also interesting because SDK has a very deep lineup. They have a lot of players. I wonder if they'll sub someone out or if they continue playing with the lineup that they had. Yeah, let's see how they recover from this incredible comeback from ProNexus Hydro. There's no other words to put it.
Alright, let's see if I can switch to Discord real quick. Oops, sorry, my bad. I'm gonna see if I can get a table up for this match.
Yeah, I couldn't really keep track of who they really. I think Astre played out of his mind most of the time when he was on stream.
But that's after 5 GPs.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like 103. What a god.
Okay, yeah, I got the table up, so I will put it up in a bit.
Nice.
A minute. But yeah, that was a really fun war. I hope the next war is like this. Oops.
There's the table. Wow.
Yeah, we'll put it up. Sorry about that.
Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm gonna center it real quick to see, so that the stream can see. Yep, 299 to 286 is your final. Astre with, I mean, yeah, there's an extra GP play, but that's insane. Astre and Kura, Yami actually putting in work that last GP as well. 20 points right there.
Yeah, that absolutely, that's absolutely crazy. Wow, great game.
Yep, match 1 going to PNX right there. And are they going into match 2 directly? Let me check right now.
I think everyone, including us, needs like a little break from all this,
yes.
from all this action.
Yes, I do think, yeah, they do want a little bit of a break. We will come back at 0-0 for the. We'll come back at the hour to get match 2 underway. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Yes, we're back. Yeah, man. What did we witness? Let's maybe recap the last races for anyone that just tuned in. But please correct me if I'm wrong. But I think SDK was up by 15, maybe before the last. They were incredible. So that meant that only top 4 or top 3 and 5 would secure a tiebreaker or a win for PNX. They gave up on bagging. They went completely ham into the last track. And what happened is that SDK actually got the shock, But still, PNX pulled off a 1-2-3-5 to secure a tiebreaker. Then in the tiebreaker, they were again tied after two more tracks, and in the third track, they clutched the top 3 as well. PNX, just incredible stuff from the boys from France. Oh, I mean, this is anyone's game. If you saw the scoreline of the last match, yeah, definitely anyone can win. I think we're going into a bit more heavy item RNG. I think we're going into a bit heavier item RNG cups. So the tracks that are in these cups rely more on items, basically. And I don't think that's what you want to see as SDK. You want to be in more, control of your environment. While item RNG cups, yeah, they can really, really go against you if you're unlucky. So I'm wondering how they're going to deal with that. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and both the Choco Islands are, as we said, very high item reliant. So let's see how these teams deal with that. That's the thing you also got to be very cautious of in these tracks to not get top 4 randomly, etc. Farm running can be very, very dangerous. If you don't pull any shrooms, you'll probably get wrecked near the end of the race. So it's interesting to see how these players will battle these conditions. I mean, I can only review it from our point of view. We won both matches. I think in the beginning we were not too happy about our team chemistry. We made some questionable plays, I'm not gonna lie. We were very unhappy with how the first GP went down. And then we got into our more routine-like gameplay where we felt we were in control for most of the match. Uka made a decision, a team-style decision basically, to not go for any shocks, to not have any dedicated bagger, while we tried to stay in 8th for most of the track and most of the matches. So I think that style favored us. We felt really comfortable all the way through. And even though Uka put up a great fight, in my opinion, we felt like the match was in our control, basically, without being cocky. So, good match, but we felt like they maybe didn't have their best match somehow. Yeah, exactly. I think too many players of them maybe just didn't have that great of a day today. So that was lucky for us, and I hope they'll be back in CWL. Getting eliminated in the semi-final of the playoffs, I mean, it shows how much potential their team has. Nothing but praise for these guys, basically. Yeah, worst one subbed out. If I remember the table correctly, I think Skull and Sanchez, or Flair, I should maybe say, they had incredible scores, and worst one was trailing a bit. Maybe it was unlucky, I don't know, but there was definitely a considerable difference between scoring. Oh, Kura eating that banana right away. See ya. We're not too sure. I think there's very little difference. Like I said before, top path is definitely a bit faster if you have a dash panel card, but he only has a trick card, so I'm not so sure about that. It doesn't matter. Yeah, but they could get good items here, maybe. Who did have a backup shroom, I think. Yeah, that could very well be. Yeah, I think Astre got passed on the left side, and Sanchez got passed on the left side by Kura. So ProNexus. Yeah, I think this is a very close result yet again. Unsurprising, maybe at this point. Yep. ProNexus Hydro. Yeah, it was crucial that Kura scored those 2 bonus points, passing Sanchez on the left side and securing first. That's what made the difference for PNX. Well done by him. And it also shows that front running on that track can be, it wasn't that devastating right now, but if you don't have any shrooms for that final cut, it's very hard to get first, basically. So even second is a win, I think, for Sanchez at that point. Yeah, immediately. At this point in the race, it doesn't matter too much. You're completely right about that. He'll use it right away, those strip shrooms. And he'll save the other shroom for the respawn. There's just 2 good cuts coming up, so... Is it Astre getting glued? But they dodged, for sure. Oh, right. Yeah, you're completely right. Okay, Sanchez is now in a... I think this might end him. Maybe someone else slipped by, that would be lucky, yeah. No, I don't think so. Oof. Yeah, don't worry. Shock wouldn't have mattered at that point anyway, because everyone would have taken a respawn dive, so it doesn't matter. No, you keep most of your speed. I would say like 75 to 80%, and that's why shock in glider isn't effective, or isn't as effective as it would be on the ground. And then again, you also have the respawn there. So right after you respawn, you're back into your normal state. So that's why shock at the end in this track is just, yeah, it's kind of useless basically. Yeah, there isn't. I think SNES Choco Island 1 is the most RNG heavy track out there. There's 2 amazing shortcuts where the wall is open and you can shroom star, giant mushroom, etc. Straight through. And everything else is also off-road where you can shroom through. So yeah, you need good items or you're not winning. And you can see extremely crazy results here. Top 4 is never seen on any track except for these. So let's see how this goes. Usually what people try to do or see is if they get a shroom in the first set. If they don't get a shroom, they usually try to drop back into the pack. Because you need shrooms, like we said before. He has at least one. Oh, double redded. Yeah, we saw that Sanchez didn't have a backup shroom, so he lost that shortcut. So he should be a fair amount behind right now. He needs really good items. This is good. Trip shrooms is the best thing he could get. Wow, 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 wow. Who passed him on the right side? I think it was an SDK member, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's okay, I guess. I mean, with... Yeah. Yeah, I think that blue 100% saved them, so they should be happy about that result. Sanchez getting back to third after we saw that he didn't have any shortcut or any item for the shortcut in the beginning of lap 2. I think he'll be very, very satisfied with the third place. So back to 2T. This, I think it's the Daisy Cup, yeah. But Monty Mall is coming up. It's the 5th cup, if I remember correctly. So we'll have one cup in between, and then we finish on that one, which also has like two Chocolate Island tracks. I guess it's fitting for Monty Mall, you know, like ground tracks. Yeah. In my opinion, that was a... I wanted to say it's a very interesting thing that he shroomed up again, because let's say he would have gotten into first, he would have been with a hard, yeah, but without shroom yet again. So I think maybe this might even favor him. Let's see. Wow. He has the draft card, so he's gonna pass a lot of people here, I think. Good stuff. Yeah, I almost couldn't believe it. He slipped right through. Oh, that's a great race for SDK. Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely in the range of possibility. However, they'll take that anytime. 1-2-4 is really good. Yeah, probably as the only one in the room yet again. Funny. You see how personal preference makes a big difference as well. You know, you pick what you're comfortable with, and most people are, in general, comfortable with a hard character, and that's why they, you know, opt into the regular stuff. But seeing Triple Mushroom have a spot in this game is really good, in my opinion. No. SDKs in a second. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's the payback. Yeah, I would have personally never done that, but you know, if you're feeling good and if you made a lot of snipes, then sometimes you think you'll hit another one, you know. So can't really blame you. He needs a shroom right here. He needs a shroom. I think he gets one, but there's a star. Wow. And wow. Wow, wow, wow. SDK pulling up all the stars, pulling up with a lot of stars near the end. Really good stuff. They kept them in pocket, I guess, from the guy in second because you can't pull it. So you can't pull it in second place. So he definitely had it in pocket. Yeah, and he just held on to it forever. Really good stuff. I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We both know what these teams are capable of, but yeah, damage control is needed right now. You don't want to slip away. You don't want a team to slip away with more than 30 points at any point, especially that early into a game. You don't want it. Yeah, yeah, we do see it. I'm personally not a big fan of the dash panel card in this track, but maybe they have some different ideas about it. Um, yeah, but the dash panels are so close to each other that they extend all the way to the next dash panel, basically. So only the final dash panel has some effect on that. I think there's like 2 more maybe along the way, but yeah, I'm not gonna question card picks. Yeah, I'm gonna question Kura's decision a little bit. It was kind of greedy to stay that close, maybe to Sanchez. Oh, yeah, yeah, that was crazy. No, and this track is extremely hard to come back. There's no shortcuts, as we just saw. Only near the finish line, there's a slide one and another back banana. Yeah, Astre is completely out of this. Yeah, yeah, that's why Skull is back spamming like crazy. That yeah, I was about to say that probably will catch someone of them off guard. But honestly, I think that was still SDK shock. Um, I think Sanchez just got first, and maybe the second player of SDK was able to dodge, and that's why they called it. At least I didn't see any good possibility for ProNexus Hydro to use that shock. So, yeah. Yeah, like we said, ProNexus Hydro really needs to put up with the damage control right now. This is getting out of their hand real quick. T, some people are saying that they can only hear me, by the way. So they might be thinking that I'm going crazy and having a conversation with
Okay, well,
myself.
hi
Which
guys.
I can assure everyone I'm
Yeah.
not.
Okay. My bad. I forgot to mute my mic on OBS, but I am back. I'm here. Hi guys, my name is T. Um, so we are going to Jonah Plains 2R right now, which is
New track from last tour.
yeah, new track from last tour. honestly not a huge fan of it. It's kind of weird in my opinion.
I do like it actually.
Really?
I think it feels really nice to play. Yeah, especially Donut Plains 1, which has some wonky physics driving wise. It's very hard to take turns correctly on that track somehow. But on this track, I was expecting kind of the same stuff, but yeah, it feels pretty natural. So
We do see
the lines are pretty good.
We do see Astre actually reading out, I believe, Skull or Saya right there. And he is in first place right now. Let's see. We look right here. We see. Oh, I was gonna say Sancho at the start in like fourth, but unfortunately gets ready right there. Oh, that back was kind of scary. Luckily he got
Yeah.
right there. The bomb! Oh my goodness, that shock dodge was insane.
I was about to say that Romain was not bagging anymore, so they already opted out of bagging because of the giant disadvantage they have in points.
I don't agree with that decision, because Halle will just get free shocks then, for days.
Yeah, I guess so. Could also be that they don't want to bag in this specific track for some reason,
That also.
and that they'll go back. That they go back to bagging, but I noticed it, and right after the shock came, so yeah.
1468 coming out.
Yeah, I think it's +1 for either team.
For Hydra, but that's not enough. The last time they did that was that week, that match that they played, and it did not go out well. Hopefully, maybe in this tour it might be a little bit better, but I don't know. There's a lot of catch-up potential in this tour with all the shooting tracks and whatnot.
Exactly. I think they should keep in mind that there is heavy RNG Cup coming up in the Monty Mall, where anything can happen. Like you could play out of your mind and still get 8th place. So I think they should remember that there's huge catch-up potential in that specific cup. But you know, it's their decision. If they feel it's getting out of hand and they want to try and get one really good result in, and to be able to get back into the game, that's understandable too. Maybe.
We do see Yoshi Circuit right now. I know Sanchez's personal favorite track in this game. Oh, he's gonna probably shroom up right here. Yeah, easy shroom.
Yeah,
easy cut right there. He's gonna be running.
And he even broke the cardboard for style points. Good for him.
Yeah, he can also have it so that his teammates can do nisks as well. But I think I mentioned that last time we played Yoshi Circuit.
Nah,
nice
they're not going
right there for Astre. Hopefully. We do see.
I would stick.
We do see Hadley in last, I believe.
Yeah, I think everyone will hold their stars on the giant mushrooms for the cut in the second lap.
Yeah, looking at the minimap, Hadley's in a dodge, so no shocky yet.
We can be pretty sure that an SDK member is in first right now.
Yeah,
that's dangerous because.
Wow, what a dodge!
Great dodge.
So last minute too. Oh,
he barely makes this.
Wow.
Oh, I was about to say, if he doesn't take perfect lines, won't make it. But
I think that's an SDK stroke right there, because top 3, and a lot of them dodging, but good job by Astre to dodge right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he gets a red. Unfortunately, he has another protection as well. And this is looking really rough for
yeah, because Hadley has triple mushrooms, and Astre can't take over second place, so this is horrible.
Oh, I thought he got the banana right there. He could get Saya right here. No, a little bit too far to the left. He gets him right there. He's gonna probably get redded, right?
Returned red, maybe.
No, he isn't. So third for Astre.
Back on the line?
Nope.
Oh.
Top 2
very dangerous
for FCK. Let's see how the other shots shake up. Top 2 for 8. Right there. And yeah, this is looking a little rough right now.
It's looking grim.
Yeah. So 40-point lead right now. It's good to see SCK not tilt from the last match right there. You know, they almost had it. They probably said like, okay, we can win this, but we just need to play tight from here on out. And they are.
Yeah, definitely. That. Yeah, ProNexus, Hydro, whatever. However, I think, you know, what you saw right now is that first of all, Hadley takes a shock, and because he can stay close to the pack, he's also securing a good spot. So whenever that happens, the lead just snowballs for SDK whenever they get a shock. So I think they opted into racing way too early in this specific match. And yeah, now it's looking really grim. You need huge numbers to come back from this.
Yeah, currently now, go back to Rosalie Ice World. Astre, they have 2-3 right now, but he has to be careful. As soon as I say it, he gets greened right there. That section is notorious for being insanely tight, and like there's not a lot of wiggle room right there.
Yeah, and especially in the beginning when the entire pack is close together.
Yeah. You see him pull a Mega right here, so we do see him
Not a bad
bagging
pull.
again.
Yeah, not a bad pull, but he needs to be very careful that he doesn't get back spammed right now.
You know, you see Sanch actually in the back right now. He was in first, but I think he got hit out. We see 2 stars, or we see them holding this for quite a while right now.
And also Yami holding on to the heart, but that's maybe not surprising. Someone got hit off.
Yeah. He has to be careful right
I don't know who's using the... Don't know who's using the 8-bit card. Could it be Kura?
I think Kura was in first, I believe.
Okay.
I think Kura gets hit out. Oh, there's a shock right now. It has to be an SC shock, right?
I wonder if he didn't stay... If he wasn't able to stay in Glider for longer, that would have helped him, but...
Yeah.
He dove straight down.
We see 4th place for Sanch. I think that is a top 2 for SDK right there. Oh, that back! It gets Kura, but it also gets Sanch. Unfortunate for Sanch there. Instead of getting a top 3, they get top 2-6 right there.
This is a completely different match than the first one that we saw.
Yeah. Yeah, we see SDK kind of running away with it right there. Right now. It's a plus 47
absolutely,
going into the last 3 races right now.
So that's a difference of 50, 40? What is
47
it right now?
Right
40.
now. So
47.
we do need to see a miracle right now for ProNexus Hydro. But it could be on this cup. Who knows?
You know, we've seen one miracle before, so I'm not saying anything, but yeah, they definitely need a miracle, that's for sure. And they need it right now. If they don't get a winning race, then you know, then they have 2 more races to think about what happened in this specific match and prepare themselves as well as they can for the 3rd match. It's nice that they have this bit of off time in race 11 and 12 if that happens.
Mm-hmm. We do see that he's starting 8th. He's opting to run, I think. Well, actually, yeah. Why would he not? I think we do see the 2 baggers normally bagging right now. We see Sanch now in 4th place. Currently has 2 shrooms. We see Astre in 3rd, also with 2 shrooms. Probably gonna take a cut right here. Yes, he does. And now in 1st place. Gets a shroom and a coin. I think they're top 2 right now. But we do see. Oh well. I see. We do see.
Side buffer.
Yeah, side buffer. I think we see Sanch getting hit out actually, or Sanch hitting out Astre right there. There's the Mega in play right now. Very close.
Rotate once more.
Yeah, we do see a bomb right now in play.
Oh, I'm surprised he threw that away. I wonder if that's a misclick, to be honest.
He's getting blued in 4th. That's his race is over right now.
Yeah.
And we see
unlike.
him in 7th. Oh no, this is looking really rough now.
Okay, still gets 5th, but was 6th. Yeah, I think he misclicked the bomb, probably.
2, 3, 4,
there's no
6. Coming out, so 1, 4, 5, 7, 8 actually.
Does that keep the miracle alive? Maybe.
No, they are out. So match 2, anticlimactically going towards STK right there. But yeah. I mean, we're going into a lot.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, STK played really well this entire this entire match too. I think we spoke about it before, but ProNexus Hydro shouldn't have went into racing as an entire team because of Hadley being able to pull a lot of shocks while in 8th and staying close to the pack, just completely crushing the scoreline. But they have 2 more races to think about what happened and see with what kind of mindset they'll approach match 3. Either way, great match.
Yeah, I mean, we're just playing for pride right now. Maybe a little bit of momentum going into that 3rd match right now. This match is decided. We do stick around. We do have a 3rd match. It is 1-1 at the moment. I'd be kind of worrying actually, because I do believe some teams do have, I think MKU actually, so a little bit scary, but yeah.
What is scary?
Teams have MKU. I think Sanchez is playing MKU, and it's in like, I think it starts in like an hour and a half. I think they have time though. They have plenty of time.
1.5, yeah, no, that's plenty. Even when they go for 15 tracks again.
That is true. Hopefully they start immediately. We'll see what happens though.
I really hope so.
Yeah, we do see. Yeah, nothing much here. We see them going for the star right now. That bomb, that was pretty accurate. That bomb right there. Hitting the post. It doesn't really matter, but I thought it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
2367 for SDK right there.
Yeah, great ball snipe. Great.
Ball snipe, yeah.
Great.
Right there. -1 right there for SDK. Up 41 right now. But I guess. I mean, we already talked.
They're just using the. Both of the teams are just finishing these races, but they're already win with their minds into the next match, because that's ultimately what it's all about. Winning that 3rd, match for your team. It's gonna be so. You need to reset and get this out of your system. Just remember what went wrong. I think they were unlucky with how many shocks maybe SDK got. They made some questionable decisions maybe along the way. Talk about it, get it out of your system, reset, and you completely focus on match 3. Pretend like this never happened, and keep the good momentum of match 1 going.
Exactly.
It's very mental at this point, really.
We do see Astre right now, currently in 7th right now. 6th. It's a triple shroom track. Like, it doesn't matter what position he is. He just needs both shrooms and you win right there. Would you say Sancho in 1st place right now? Very nice. But yeah. We probably actually won't see this cup again, so not a lot of catch-up potential right there. Or, yeah.
I think any team is usually happy to dodge this cup and these tracks. Super item reliant, and if you're a good team, you want conditions that are in control instead of being very reliant on items, basically. So I think it's a win-win for both teams to get this out of the way. Top 4 for SCK, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, absolute bloodbath right there at the end. We are going to a match 3. I need to check if there's going to be a break in between the matches. But in general, I think SDK just got into an early lead. Very, very solid play. Some shocks as well coming out from Hadley. And, yeah. I'm checking if there's going to be a break in between.
Yeah, they'll have to review match 2 and define what happened for ProNexus Hydro. For SDK, I think things couldn't have gone better. First of all, they played really well. We saw that all the time. And they got the shocks that they needed at the right moments. But even without those, I felt like they were just slightly playing better than ProNexus Hydro anyway. And then BNX, they gave up on their bagging style, and then things got out of hand real quickly. I don't think we'll see that again in match 3.
I think we might have like a small break. We're gonna have a small break in between the matches, but yeah, we'll be back for match 3, guys.
Do we have an ETA?
I think not right now, but it should be relatively soon.
Okay, a couple of minutes then.
A couple of
Good.
minutes. Yep. We'll be back in a bit.
All right, see you back later.
Okay, we're back. I believe we will have Mitch casting over me. So yeah, I will. Wins will still be here. Your favorite Dutch person or player. But yeah.
Favorite Dutch, okay, man.
Oh wait, shit! I forgot Vantox. Oh, I'm sorry, Vantox. But yeah, Mitch will be here shortly. But these are the scores for the last match. Kind of a Seiya really putting in his work right now. Absolutely popping off with some right there. And
Flair with 91.
Yeah.
Unbelievable
Astre,
stuff.
Very uncharacteristic right there of him to only be getting 49 right there.
Yeah, that's as low as you'll see.
Yeah, we are getting a little bit into it. I will cast a little bit before handing it over to Mitch. But yeah, they have to hurry up because I believe some of them have MKU and some of them have to go actually really soon. But yeah, I'll cast for a bit. Yeah, but we are going to RMX Choco Island 2T right now.
Nice. We're all set in the third match. Let's go.
Yeah, dude, third match hype. Let's go.
Sanchez right away, starting at first.
I want to talk about his vehicle selection a little bit. Very interesting to see him use the draft card right here.
Yeah, I think it's a draft card.
Yeah.
Sanchez is one of the few players actually opting into that card more often than not. I think it has huge potential, but the problem usually with this kind of card is that what happens is that you build a slipstream faster and it lasts a bit longer, and slipstream is very powerful, of course, but it also means that you have to be in this zone where the trails from players in front of you, they might take you out randomly, and so it's a double-edged knife or sword, or however you want to say it. It can work against you and it can work for you, basically.
Yeah, we see him front running that a lot. And oh, we do see someone catching up to it there. He does get second.
Yeah. We said it time and time again in that track. If you don't have a shroom for the cut, I think that might be Kuran first, judging from the card that we see. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But if you don't have a shroom for the cut near the end, you're usually not securing first. He barely got it, but again, you just don't have the pace for it normally. Not against players of this level, anyway.
Mm-hmm. We do see a 2-3-5-8 coming out from SAK, so that is another -1 for them. So it'll be another same start as before, 9-20. So maybe it's good luck for them losing that first race by one.
Yeah. When we started the stream, the funny thing is that on the ramp we saw Kura immediately getting sniped out by a banana again, and I felt like that was a deja vu from what we saw in match 2. So that was kind of funny.
Hold up. Am I getting the wrong stream from Sanch? I think I might. Oh my god. Okay, hold up. Yeah, wait. Why are they playing Rosalina? What the heck? Oh, I think I got the wrong stream. What the heck? Sanch's stream is wrong.
Were you watching a replay?
I guess I am. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay. And this is the first track?
Yeah, this is the first track. Yeah. Oops, my bad.
Yeah, so like I said, I was getting a deja vu, but I was not wrong. It wasn't deja vu.
Yeah, when you mentioned deja vu, I'm like, wait, this seems way too familiar.
Yeah.
Well, we do see the end of this race, so we will catch what it is. Oh, top 2-4. Okay. That's a very, very good start right there. For that. My bad. I think that's a top 2-4.
We forgive you too.
Right there, yep.
Okay.
Yep. So.
And we're sure that was the first track, right?
Yeah, we're sure. We're sure that was the first track.
Okay. So we just have to adjust the score, and then we know what's up.
Yeah. 24-15 right now for ProNexus Hydro.
Taking a 9-point lead
Yep.
early.
All right,
Well done.
I'm gonna hand it off to Mitch now. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys later.
Take care, T. Thanks for your efforts. Hello, Mitch.
Hello.
Did you see the spectacle in match 1, perhaps?
No, I wasn't around for either match.
Okay, well, we might do a quick recap once this track is over, but let's see what happens in this track first.
Alright. So we have Astre and Sanch.
Yeah, it's top 2. Ooh,
Okay.
sniped out by a green.
Yeah, unfortunate snipe.
Yeah, so there's a shroom cut in the final corner, so the shroom that he has, that's... I think I would still rotate items because the set is just before the cut, and 6th place box has really good items. Yeah, he does opt into rotating before. It's kind of unfortunate that he can't take the cut then, but...
Yeah,
He takes-
chaining his items is worth it. He's gonna get a star and 6 from that. That puts him in a really good position. Even if he doesn't dodge, if he chains it at the right spot. Okay, he'll chain
Oh.
it here for the bomb.
Good anticipation, really good, by the way.
Another star and 4th.
Nice, I moved back the red. Yeah, he did.
He'll go into the star now. Maybe he want to try for reds, but he'll get a heart instead. Go into that right away.
I think
that
Kura might have
hit
hit that.
Kura. Yeah, I think he actually hit that. So yeah, it looks like Sanch will get first here. Astre with the or the red, sorry. Yeah, not going to connect.
Still second is pretty good. I think Kura was really unfortunate that he got hit by that Nana specifically. But it does seem like he got hit. I don't see Kura's card anywhere.
Yeah, I think he actually got hit by that. Yeah, unfortunate. Like how Nanas hit off walls, they will hit them. Yeah, Kura getting 6 there. That's 135.
Yikes.
Okay. Yeah, when Nanas hit off walls like that, they'll just like float down, kind of like. And Kura is also using Badwagon, which is not the smallest cart. So he has, especially when he's in a drift, so he has a pretty wide like range of his cart to get hit by that. So unfortunate.
Yeah, and this spawned right on top of him. Like there was no way he could have dodged that just by mechanics. Whenever he saw that Nana, he knew he was out. So anyway, quick recap of match 1. In match 1, into the last track, so the 12th race, they had a 15-point deficit, or maybe even 17. I think it was 17. So they needed top 4, top 3, and 5. They secured the top 3 and 5 even when SDK had a shock, and then they pulled off the miracle in the tiebreaker GP and actually won match 1. And match 2 was pretty one-sided with SDK taking a big lead in the beginning, getting some good shocks in. ProNexus went into dropping their bagging strat and trying to get back in points, but it just didn't pay off, and it was a huge gap at the end. And now we're in match 3, the deciding match. This is the 3rd race of that track of the GP. And yeah, let's see who wins it all and continues to the finals of the CWL.
Yeah, it
Division
sounds like
1.
it's been super intense so far. So
Definitely.
both teams are gonna, give it their all here. At the beginning, Astre had that shroom. That would have been a really good opportunity to hold first, but he gets sniped. But the shot coming out. Oh, but that bomb trail that Skull had in his pocket, it's gonna hit him. He'll get a low place box, so he might be able to recover. Yeah, he'll get a shroom.
Yeah, don't forget there's 3 more sets on this track, so I don't think that shroom was that effective for either side, really.
Yeah. Blue coming out. I think that's... Okay, now Cyan first. He has a horn. Unfortunately, I don't think he gets that out in time. He must have just pulled it. He's still holding this, though. That could do some damage. Oh, but he'll get negated by, I think, Yami off the cut. He might chain this horn. He has to be careful.
Astre will get hit by this, probably. Unbelievable that he didn't go wide, in my opinion. Very strange.
Yeah, he may be able to squeeze out 5th. No, not even.
Only if someone gets backed.
But that was 4-5 for SDK, so we might either a 1-2 or 1-3 for PNX. So I think a winning race for them regardless.
Yeah, I think 1-2 for PNX. So let's see the results.
1-2, yeah.
Still, that was a. That these are the kind of plays that you see it coming from such a long way. I was wondering what he was thinking about. It was 100% sure that the player in 4th would use his horn right there. So I don't understand why he kept the inside. You're in the 5th place. You're getting better items than the player in 4th. Better safe than sorry. Just go a bit wide, take the better items, pass him, and secure 4th place, really.
Yeah, definitely. I think him getting hit after the shock was, got him off rhythm maybe. Didn't know how to react. Yeah, we're having some technical difficulties right now. We'll be starting in a second.
Only a 7-point difference right now. That's pretty epic, by the way, for the 3rd match. The deciding match.
Yeah, definitely. It's very interesting that we're casting this particular matchup in semifinals. I think most people wouldn't have expected this match to happen before the finals, but yeah, really interesting how the last few weeks went for certain teams.
Define certain teams. Yeah. I think most people know that we made it into the finals, Mitch. And I'm going to play devil's advocate here because T also asked me the same question. Do you have any preference for any team that you want to play in the finals?
Well, if I'm going to be honest, PNX, because we've beaten them before, and STK we have not, so that's my honest answer. But STK would be, a really challenging match that would be, it would definitely test us and be a really good match. So either way.
Hey man, you got to beat everyone to be called the champion, so
yeah, definitely.
It doesn't matter who we face.
Alright, so both streams should be back. We were just watching Astre for that first GP. Yeah. Astre might be a little behind, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
So Sanchez in second here. Yami with that shroom in first.
Yeah, a lot of people holding shrooms right now.
Yeah, I think still some issues with Sanchez stream. Ooh, the red from Saya on Astre here. He'll probably drop, try and get some better items.
And another red in 3rd.
Yeah, Yami getting taken out. Another star in 4th for Astre here.
Yeah, you love to see it.
That's really gonna... Yeah, honestly, if the shock comes in, like the baggers are approaching the next set now. If the shock is in play for PNX, they might just want to use it now. That will pretty much secure first place.
I think the banana hit something near the finish line.
Ooh, almost a snipe there onto Skull. But yeah, Sanch and Skull in top 2 right now.
Everyone watching that bomb.
Not Sanch. Never mind. It's Saya. The top 2 for SDK. Green attempt from Sanch.
Oh wow.
That might have hit Saya there, or he might have gotten redded. I'm not sure. But Yami also being taken out. That's top 2 right now for PNX.
Skull 4th, 3rd, yeah. Oh wow.
Look at a shroom.
Oh, and this is gonna be a useless.
Sanchez's red hits Kura, but also his teammate. But Astre is gonna secure first.
What happened with that red? I don't get it. Was one of the players under the effect of a star, and did it skip him? Because then it goes to the player in front of him.
It wasn't a star. I think it was just lag. I think on one player's screen. I think. Yeah,
I think we saw a hard on. I think we saw a hard on the player in third, so I'm kind of. It's kind of sus that someone still got hit out, but okay.
regardless, Skull or whoever got rid of there, I think it was Skull. They're gonna beat out Kura, so that's 136.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that was interesting. What probably happened there was one of them, like, obviously Sanchez's intended target was probably Kura, but Skull flashed into third for a split second, and the game got confused. That's really all I can. That's the best way I can put it. So one of them will get taken out. Both of them will get taken out. So yeah, I think our stream is frozen.
I'm pretty sure this is
Okay,
Okay.
we're heading to Astre. All right, Chuck Island 1, it appears.
only a 6-point difference right now. By the way, very nice.
Yeah, now Chuck Island is one of those tracks where a really big race can turn the whole tide of the war, just because of how random this track can be and how like big of a race you can get. Well, we're gonna see Astre continue to stay in first, but he will get double coin, so he'll have to go around the cut. Sanch taking the cut in the first now. I think top 2 actually. That Apple card is probably SDK.
Yeah, I'm very surprised that they stayed in first, even though they didn't have any mushrooms. They might get passed by the entire room here if they're unlucky. Let's see how this goes. Astre needs the shroom.
Here. No, he'll get double reds though. Piranha's gonna eat them. Sancho.
Unbelievable luck for Sanchez. Unbelievable luck.
And I'm not
That
sure
really
who
helps.
the rider was. It might be top 2.
Yeah, I guess it is. Oh
that
no,
was Romain. Okay. So
but
2 bottom.
SDK. Yeah, I was about to say SDK 456 though. Really good race for them, I guess. That Piranha eating the red was really, really brutal for PNX. Sanchez would have gotten hit out, and it would have secured top 2 for PNX, so that was a game changer for sure.
Yeah, that's gonna secure the winning race for them there.
Okay, Yoshi Circuit T. The only variation that we didn't see yet? No, RT, we didn't see that either. I'm not even sure if that's in the cup, actually.
I don't think RT's in this tour, but we do have T. So this track gets rid of the cut. Immediate backspam onto Astre there. Definitely a very aggressive play, but it works out.
The biggest difference in T is that ramp that we just saw. Basically, there's no shortcut that you can use in that section, which is the normal shortcut in the normal and R variation of this track. So it's less item reliant, this track. It's kind of weird. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it definitely adds, or honestly, wouldn't even say adds. It removes what the track is, the main, gimmick.
Yeah, absolutely.
That way on the track. So it definitely makes running a lot more powerful. And we see Yami and Astre in 2-3. Not sure who's in first.
Oh,
wow. That's
unbelievable
incredible.
stuff.
I think that was Sanchez's snipe. It looked like it. Sanch dodging as well. So what that did there was that bomb made it so Yami and Astre both having hearts in 2-3, they couldn't dodge. So once Sanch hit them, they just called shock. That was an incredible play from Sanch. I'm pretty sure it was Sanch.
Yeah.
Again, this is devastating.
I'm not sure if the way you said it was correct, but yeah, like they both have hard in pockets, which would have allowed them to dodge. I think they would have used shock regardless right there. Like even if that bomb didn't hit, I don't just think it was in the way, and he tried to make a snipe, and it was absolutely epic.
Yeah,
that snipe was just completely devastating. One of the best plays we saw in all matches today for sure. Unbelievable.
Depending on how that could be a top 3 for STK off of that.
Absolutely. Well, Yami did well.
Second, but that's going to secure a much larger lead now for STK. that was an amazing play.
Yeah, that was one of the better ones we saw all day. I think Yami spammed his hard right after the bomb, and maybe that was just the right frame before the shock, because I don't think he was affected by the shock, but still incredible stuff that we just witnessed.
So, as we see from many cups in this tour, we will be seeing another Choco Island in the same cup. So, new track, Choco Island, RMX Choco Island 2.
Yeah, we talked about it briefly before, but the main difference in this variation of the track is that there are actually 4 item sets instead of 3. So, yeah, we already talked about how many shortcuts there are on RMX Choco Island 2. And with 4 sets, you just have more opportunity to pick the right items to be able to get to utilize these shortcuts. So, yeah, that's why this track is more item reliant, basically.
Yeah, for sure. Astre gonna opt to go up on the glider, try for a lower place box. He'll get a green from it, though. That's definitely not what he was looking for. He'll go wide again. Yeah, he wants something better here.
He has an opportunity for a star.
He'll get redded. Honestly, that's okay for him. He'll get shrooms or a star here, maybe. Okay, shroom heart.
Yeah, he had to use it.
Yeah. So now he's close to the pack, but he's still in a lower... Oh, well, okay.
Who got hit out? Was it PNX?
Looked like... I thought it was Saya, but I'm not certain.
Okay, could be.
So that's 2-4 now, okay, for SDK.
This might bait Skull.
Wow, yeah.
Oh, but they
play
both
from
get
Astre.
returned.
Yeah, but Sanch, I think that was Sanch again trading out.
Oh,
And
but
Chop coming in.
But still incredible stuff. Wow, this is insane. What is happening right now? Yeah, so right after Astre got hit by the red, someone trailed a mushroom onto him, so he got a complete reset immediately. That was super lucky. And then more reds happened. Like crazy ending. I thought he got away with murder there, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, 1-3-4 again for SDK. They're just securing it now. They're pulling away. They do not want to lose here.
Yeah, they're pulling away, but they're pulling away with amazing plays. That's just incredible stuff that's happening right now.
Yeah, I like Yami and Astre both dodged. Astre actually didn't have an item. He just had invincibility frame still. So that's how he dodges, but they'll get hit in the cut, and Yami as well. Or no, Yami gets hit in the cut, but Astre gets redded afterwards.
Yeah.
So SDK just secure all the top spots. That was, yeah, really good shot from SDK.
And they needed that. They needed that for sure in that race, because I think they were a bit too far behind to even catch up with shrooms at that point, because 4, 5, 6, though, they all took each other out a couple of times near the 2 item set area.
All right, so yeah, this is the last chance for PNX, I think, to really secure a potential win. If they don't get a good race here, there won't be another bagging all run track like this in their match.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
that's a big race.
They have huge opportunity in this track. You see Saya with amazing items. He has a giant mushroom and a star. Skull, I mean, sorry.
Triple shrooms here for Astre. Yeah,
Really good.
Right here. Has to avoid Skull's star. He does.
But 3 SDK up front. Okay. Lucky.
First.
Good
But
job.
Yeah, I don't think that'll be enough just because of the items that we saw in front of Astre there.
Yeah, but I don't think Sanchez had a shroom, for example, so I'm wondering how this all worked out.
Top 2, but bottom 2 as well. I think that's not going to be enough.
No, that's +1, I think.
They're gonna, yeah. They are gonna need huge races now. Like, this would be the comeback of the century, really. Really, this would be insane.
Yeah, they need something, that's for sure. I mean, it's not it's not an unovercome. You can close this gap. That's for sure. But you need it to happen really fast, because if you only have a couple of races left, then you have to go into really drastic measures, like we saw in match 2. You have to give up bagging at one point. That makes your whole team vulnerable to more shocks, because the other team gets more 8th place boxes and can stay relatively close to the pack, and everything can backfire from there. So you want a really good race as soon as possible to not, set yourself up for disaster, really.
Yeah. So PNX definitely under the pressure, but it is still possible. And a good start here for PNX, starting in first. Oh, okay, we see someone probably shroom there. So I think that's an SDK. Oh, nope, that's Yami actually. So PNX in all top spots right now.
Yeah, that might mean that Astre will backspam here. Oh, but he gets hit by an amazing green.
Yeah, he'll get snipes.
And the bomb. Wow, barely dodging.
Game member out. So again, there's I think her is still holding first, and this is decent. Okay, so Astre chaining here. He'll get a heart. That's really strong.
That's good, yeah.
That red, I'm not sure what happened with that red. Kura getting blued, but it's also going to take out. I think
Scientist.
that was second. Yeah, Kura actually dodges blue. This
Perfect.
Is now.
This is perfect for them.
Now, unfortunately, Astre only has one protection here, and the shroom is in pocket. Yeah, he'll have to quickly go for this chain.
The shock window is not that big in this track, though, because there's still a glider coming up. Shock is not as effective in that specific area, so they might be in a good spot right now. I think you saw Astre backspamming because they hoped that someone in third would get hit and to help Yami out. Extremely fast on using the heart, of course, for any shock that's coming in.
Oh my gosh, Astre snipes Kura there with that nano.
And what does he do? What is he doing? Why did he do that? I don't get it.
Oh no, that's not the play.
If Kura doesn't get second here, I have absolutely no idea what just happened.
He got hit in the off-road.
I'm flabbergasted. I'd like to know what his thinking was right there. I mean, Yami was nowhere close, so it's not like he would have eaten his trail or anything.
He could have held protection there. It would have been fine. Yeah, that's okay. No, Kura's still getting second. Top 2-5.
Okay, yeah. I think that's pressure. That's the pressure of the final match in a semifinals playoff. That was absolutely unheard of.
Yeah, I think he misjudged. He probably assumed the banana would have gone farther, but still, he had no reason to get rid of it at all. They had top 2 for free there.
Yeah, exactly. And there was no one in third of his own team that he could trail, so it just didn't make any sense to throw away your protection at all, in my opinion. But that happened. He practiced his sniping skills, so he's sharp as a knife for the next snipe that's coming up for SDK.
Yeah, definitely on top of it for sure.
Yeah,
we just saw. All right, Choco Island or Choco Mountain. Sorry. So yeah, very similar to T, but you have the glider, which can be a viable shock spot. But other than that, it's very similar to what we saw before on Choco T.
Yeah, no, the biggest difference is that you do have a respawn spot, and then you can make some plays there. You can dodge shocks with it, etc. It's in this area with the glider. If you dive down, you spawn forward. So if you have a shroom in pocket, you actually gain a couple of seconds in time, but it also gives you invincibility frames to dodge shock at the same time. So that's why this track plays a bit different, but like Mitch said, there's still the same shortcut, and yeah, the rest of it is quite similar actually.
Astre taking a pretty decent lead in first here. If he gets this double protection, yeah, he'll get double protection. He shouldn't be losing this without blue or shock.
And we didn't see a single red, so we might be able to assume that a player of PNX is right now in second as well.
Yeah.
Will he go for the respawn here? interesting. No.
Don't think anyone does. I don't think Shock's in play.
Okay, I'm not gonna question these snipes anymore. Good
Yeah.
race though. Very solid driving for the rest.
Oh, good run for Astre. And yeah, like you said, we probably will see a top 2 here at least.
Yeah, however, because of the shortcut at the end, it's possible for STK to catch up in that area. So, but for the rest, I was a player of PNX in second. I'm 100% sure. Who's driving the Apple card? I have no idea.
Apple Kart is SDK, I believe, and so is the pipe frame. So maybe not what we expected. Okay, no, never mind. Top 2-4.
Well done.
Oh, they're doing it. They're coming back.
They made the quick comeback that we said that they needed, so they don't have to drastically change their game style, and that heavily favors ProNexus. Now they also bring in, the right morale into the ending of the match tree, and SDK feels like.
Oh, sorry.
No. I just wanted to say that for SDK, it might feel that they're letting this slip out of their hands again.
Yeah, and I was just about to say, just like that, a +9 and +11 in a row. That brings the lead, SDK's lead, only to 2 points with 2 to go.
Incredible stuff. What a comeback yet again. Yeah, we're on the normal variation. No, it's a T variation of Maple Treeway. It's
Yeah, I don't think, no, he doesn't get that trail off. So he'll chain the shroom for double protection. Oh, nice green there from an SDK member. But very nice pulls to compensate.
Yeah, you couldn't wish for anything more in 6th place. Also in this track, especially lap 1, it's not that devastating to fall behind because you yet again have a glider respawn in this track, which allows you to save a couple of seconds at the end. You dive down, yet again, you spawn forward, you use a mushroom, and that's how you catch up a lot. We might see it now.
Yeah, Astre's going to do it. Very nice. He'll use the star to keep up his momentum here. Also, yeah, good play from Astre to chain his Mega before the glider. He knows that he'll probably get hit by someone in a star behind him, and that's exactly what happens. But he'll
They have to be careful of a back spam right here.
Wow, very nice.
Beautiful stuff, because I saw that, and immediately the blue comes out, but he has invincibility frames. Well done.
Yeah, what a insane chain of events. He'll get the snipe on Sanch off the cannon.
Yeah.
You'll have fast items similar to like tracks like Cloud Top Cruise and Nate Deluxe, where you'll have fast items when you throw off a cannon. So
Yeah.
he'll get them on Sanch, but he'll hit a nano out of a leaf pile and dodge the blue because of it. Really nice play.
Yeah, and he threw the green away right away because a teammate was behind him, and you don't want him to trail in these very narrow areas, really.
Yeah, again, Astre not getting redded here, so that could be, again, another top 2 for PNX.
Yeah, it was definitely a PNX member behind him, for sure. That's why he threw the green away.
With 1 to go, this could definitely happen for PNX.
Is it just 1 to go right now?
Yeah, and we look behind. That is Kerr's Kart in 2nd place, so that is a top 2. And
all up to Yami now.
Up to 6-8. So that's plus no, +5.
+5.
An overall, nope. Wait.
I think it's +5.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. +5, +7 overall. And the last track is Bowser Castle 2R. So, if already, right off the bat, if PNX start in top spots, that's already super good. Because we have a track with boost panels covering almost the entire thing, and that makes the item potential to catch up with items very low. And Astre starting in first. This is perfect.
Incredible. I have to admit, even I am excited for this last match. Last track. I can't believe what the emotions are of the players right now.
Yeah, STK. No,
He wants to use these
situations like this before. They're probably, a little. They could be a little on edge, but they know how to deal with scenarios like this. I think they definitely have a shot. And Astre's sitting defenseless in first. And
Yeah, but a player behind him probably. But the pack must be so incredibly close right now.
Holding this shroom here. Wow, this could very well happen right here.
This is a dangerous area for him. I think. I guess there's still a PNX member behind him. Like, I don't see any other option. You wouldn't want to risk getting Reddit into the lava right here if there wasn't one.
Yeah, it has to be a top 2 at the very least.
Beautiful dodge from the banana, by the way. Wow, that green.
Astre's driving this very well. Wow, another green. Yeah, STK are just throwing everything forward. Oh, they'll get it off, but that's a very generous hit. He'll just recover right away with the shroom. He'll keep first.
Oh wow, and he doesn't backspam, so I assume that might be a top 2.
Yeah, that's a ribbon rider. That was Romain, I believe.
Romain? He didn't give up bagging, right?
1.45, so I think he did, and that's PNX moving on.
What an amazing effort.
Wow.
Yeah, this was incredible stuff.
Nothing happened to Astre in first. They just had to start in top spots and hold them, and we saw really good attempts from STK throwing items forward, nanas and greens, but wasn't quite enough. That's wow. Again, like I said, they would need it would be the comeback of the century, given not the scoreline, but just the pressure they're under and the implications of this match, and they did it. All 4 final races were winning for PNX.
Incredible stuff.
And again, not even small margins. We saw 2 +11s and a +9.
Yeah, it's just, match 1, you see both teams battling it out until the very end. Scoreline incredibly close. I don't think it ever broke away from any team. An extra GP was played to even decide that match. Then match 2 completely got out of hand very quickly for ProNexus. So we were speculating that they really had to reset their minds because that was such a devastating loss, really. And then in match 3, you see them yet again, dropping behind at the very early beginning of match 3, and then they pull out these incredible comebacks, just absolute Houdini acts on their parts, and they played it so well at the very end. Very impressed by how ProNexus handled that at the end of match 3. And a devastating loss for STK. There's no other words to put it. You feel like you have it in your hand, you take the edge, and then somehow it just slips through your fingers and you're not able to get back into the game. That must be so disappointing for these guys.
And again, this is the second tournament in a row that that STK are knocked out by PNX in a playoff final match. We saw very close scorelines in Earthquake back in December. PNX barely edging out with a really close back and forth war, very entertaining, really good stuff there. And then we come to semifinals of all things against these 2 teams again. And PNX just showing
resilience. That's the word, I guess.
Not to mention 30 we didn't even notice this, a 30 GP for Astre. Astre just doing all of the work up front.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he won 4 races in a row. He won one by sniping his teammate, but we can be critical.
After that, honestly, who even it's just what it is. But
yeah, definitely.
Absolutely wow, like incredible match. So that, like, honestly, we saw Astre in the front too. Like, Astre definitely helped in that regard, but I definitely think Astre is one of those players, even in comms, where he's the one that's keeping his teammates in check, keeping them, under pressure, keep giving out those good calls, and
Oh yeah,
keeping them in the match.
and as we saw in that last race, like he played it to a T. Basically, Bowser's Castle 2R. You can't really point out a driving mistake. And in the last match, or in the last track of the last match, in a deciding game for if you make it to the finals under that pressure, nothing but praise. Very well driven. So
Yeah, not only the driving, but also his just general item avoidance. We saw nanas and greens flying everywhere, and Astre just doing his very best to avoid them. It worked. He took one hit, but it was a very light hit. He had a shroom to recover again because he had that support behind him.
yeah, he had it in his back since set 1. Just incredible stuff.
Yeah.
So with that, we know the finalists of the final, and wow, so grateful that I was able to cast and watch this game. So thanks for all the players involved for playing, and yeah, any final words, Mitch?
Yeah, I'm really happy I actually got to sit in on this one. I wasn't sure what my plans would have been today, but I'm really, happy that I got to see this one. This was one of the best matches I've seen on Mario Kart Tour. So just really good stuff all around from both teams too. We can't forget the bomb from Sanch on Yoshi's circuit. Just incredible plays from both teams.
Oh yeah, and the track after that, I think it was 2T, RMX Choco Island 2T, or maybe just normal 2. Incredible plays back to back from SDK, and they took a convincing lead at that point. I was so sure that they were going to bring it home, but yeah, just an incredible comeback from PNX. They didn't go crazy. They didn't change their game style. They stuck to what beat SDK in game 1, and then they just went completely crazy in the last tracks of match 3. Well played, well played.
Yeah, just incredible stuff here. So that does leave PNX against Dynamite Ruby next week for the finals. Some, insider info, if you want to call it that, but we, might have some conflicts with play personally for Dynamite, but we hope that something can be arranged for that. We can see that match on stream, but we will be dealing with that over this week. So we'll get back to, we will set a defined time when we can, but yeah, this will be either way a really intense final. Either way, if it's not on MKC, you'll definitely be seeing a point of view from probably both teams involved in that final. But yeah, before I keep rambling on for too long, we'll wrap it there. So again, thank you everyone for watching. Incredible stuff from both teams. Congrats again to PNX on their win. And
Definitely.
Stick around. We'll actually be having 8DX Primetime coming up in about 2.5 hours. So definitely stick around for that.
Good stuff.
And yeah, that'll be for us on MKT. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks again to T for hosting. And Wins for casting all 3 matches. It's
It was a total pleasure.
Yeah. Definitely, like, if we're going to cast 3 matches, I think these were the 3 to look at. So definitely really good stuff. Thanks everyone again. And we will hopefully see you guys on MKC next week.
Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.